European at 21 years of age from Tauranga, and he is fighting out of Strini Physical Impact, and he calls himself a counter striker, and he has 3 fights on his record, and he reckons he's still hungry and evolving, which we'll see. And he works as a salesman normally.
Larsen looking ready. Here comes Matariki Taniwha. He's 21 years old, 184 centimetres of height, and he's a New Zealand Māori. He's from Kaitaia far north, but he's based out of Auckland currently. His gym is Team Taniwha Aotearoa. His style is neck Muay. He's a Muay Thai specialist with 7 fights. His profession, he works as a stormwater hydro technician.
So this will be a very interesting fight because you can see their builds are very similar as opposed to the previous.
They're very tall.
Yeah, so what we're seeing here as well is actually a bit of an experience gap here. We can see Matariki's had 7 fights, whereas Larsen has only had 3 fights. So it'll be interesting to see if that plays into this fight, and if Larsen is really able to execute his counter-striking game plan. But the builds here are very similar. They're standing literally at the same height, and they look to have very similar builds otherwise. So it'll be interesting to see who will be able to impose their will.
Matariki fighting southpaw today. Larsen is southpaw.
Yeah, so we can see that Matariki really has shown that Nak Muay style. You can see that Thai stance here. Even though this is a K1 fight, he's really using that style. Both showing quite a measured approach here so far. Keeping out at range. Nothing significant landing so far, but seems like Larsen is doing a good job of checking those kicks.
Larsen trying to get in close. Matariki is setting the distance. Traditional Muay Thai style.
Yeah, Matariki is really mixing in those kicks well. You know, he's got the teeps there, throwing to the body. Yeah, but they're both just shy of that range where they can land. Like it looks like, yeah, any moment one of these shots could really do some serious damage. Yeah, they're both using the teeps well right down the middle to keep that distance.
And both well and composed.
Yeah, both using the body kicks very well as well. They've both been throwing quite a few in this first round. Yeah, they're both looking to really throw the longest shots from the outside, but no one really going forward to really put the pressure on. They're both really filling each other out as you would expect in a first round.
Larsen's setting the range, trying to figure out how to get in. Matariki's got an excellent defence and counter.
And Matariki very fast with the kicks there. You can see he is quite athletic, very flexible and fast with those kicks.
Big kick from Matariki today.
You can see also Larsen caught one of the kicks there and just swept it away. He's
Didn't
got
feel
quite
it.
a good defense there against the body kick on his right side. Oh, a bit of a question mark kick there. Not quite the agility to pull it off from Larsen.
Larsen going in, swapping stances. Big kick, head kick from Matariki. Big head kick from Larsen. They slipped to the canvas.
Yeah, that landed, but it didn't look like it landed too significantly on Matariki. He just took it. Yeah, they're both having a very measured approach here, and I'm sure after this first round, they would have really been able to dial in and get an understanding of the range. So it'll be interesting to see in the second round whether they go with a similar approach or whether the aggression and pressure really picks up from either of these fighters.
Both boys have set a good pace. They've taken off slow, trying to find what the weaknesses are of each other.
It's great to see. It's great to see these fighters that come out from outside of Auckland. Obviously, Matariki is now based in Auckland, but he was originally from Kaitaia, and Larsen fighting out of Tauranga. It really looks like the growth of combat sports, kickboxing, MMA is really spreading to all those different regions throughout New Zealand, which is great to see the talent and the level of talent that is outside of Auckland.
Larsen is doing great for having 3 fights compared to Matariki's 7. There's a big difference.
Yeah, Larsen's the fact that Larsen has had fewer fights than Matariki is not showing too much in that first round. You know, Larsen really managed his distance well. He was the one who was pressing forward and looking to land those bigger shots. So yeah, he's very confident, and it looks like he is executing that counter-striking game plan where he's not just pressuring forward but waiting for a moment when Matariki will make a mistake that he can capitalize on.
Big right kick from Matariki as a counter to Larsen. Larsen jumping in with a flying right hook. Big right head kick from Matariki.
Yeah, Larsen definitely more wild with his strikes when he pushes forward, but he hasn't been countered so far by Matariki. Yeah, but their experience is definitely showing. You know, this is a much more measured fight than the fight before, and they're really playing with that distance in and out of range. And they're both showing great footwork here.
Good knee from Larsen.
Yeah, big exchange there, but nothing landed significantly. But wow, that body kick, you can hear that from the booth here very well.
Another big knee from Larsen.
I don't think I want to eat too many more of those. Oh, great body shot there from Matariki, landed clean on Larsen. It looks like Matariki's really going for the body here. He's been throwing a few lift hooks to the body here so far.
Both boys are picking up the pace.
Yeah, they're both showing very sound defense because a lot of big shots are being thrown here, but nothing is landing too cleanly because they're really keeping at range, and also Matariki is showing good head movement as well, changing his levels up and down. Ooh. Again, Matariki landing a very good body kick there.
Larsen swapping stances from orthodox to southpaw, finding what works best with him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if those stance switches are really going to help him. It looks like he's using them more to transition and move around the ring as opposed to, oh, here's orthodox here.
Good left jab from Larsen.
Wow, that was another solid body kick straight down the middle, right into the stomach. I suspect that Larsen will be feeling those body kicks. Matariki really investing in the body, deep down the middle as well. Very good body work from Matariki. He's really picking his shots well, and you can see he has a desire to break down that body of Larsen.
Larsen throws a good right cross.
Yeah, Larsen throwing quite a few of those right crosses, right hands down the middle, but Matariki just seems to be able to stay just out of range of them every time. Oh, Matariki landing a very good right hand there.
Both boys landing some solid shots that round.
Yeah, excellent fight, and I think this will be much harder for the judges to consider than the previous fights. You know, there's exchanges going both ways.
We have to give a shout out to Jesse Brown today from Hamilton.
Shout out to Jesse Brown. And this third round is going to be, is this the third round, correct? Yes. Will be interesting to see how they come out. I mean, it's been a very measured approach for the first and second round, so.
Larsen being a salesman, he must beat his sales into his clients with those right hooks.
Yeah. I mean, Matariki is a stormwater technician, and he's storming into this fight with those body kicks straight down the middle. Yeah, it looks like he's really wanting to, you know, slow down Larsen with those body kicks, but also do damage with them. But Matariki looks like he's really trying to get the hands going now and put some damage on Larsen early in this round. Yeah, Matariki also switching stances there. They're both switching stances. It seems like these days a lot of people are seeing that sort of footwork in you know, prominent fighters like Israel, Adesanya, and other fighters out there. Switching stances seems to be more common than ever before.
Good right hand from Matariki. Larsen comes with another right counter. Straight crosses straight down the middle from Matariki. He's looking to place one right on the chin of Larsen.
And Matariki really seems to be throwing with bad intentions in this round. He's really wanting to put some serious damage on. He hasn't managed to land yet, but if one of those shots land, I suspect that it'll really hurt Larsen. Yeah, I think also Matariki's being more aggressive in this round, making it easier for Larsen to land those shots, which were harder for him to get to Matariki in the first and second round. Good investment in the leg kicks there from Larsen.
Big right hand from Matariki to Larsen.
It looks like Larsen really
going in for Larsen right now.
Larsen really favors those looping shots. You can see he's trying to get around the guard of Matariki. Matariki putting up a consistently good high guard there.
Nice low kick from Larsen, really laid it on. Both men looking to set up with a low kick to the legs.
Yeah, both fighters showing very good fitness as well here. Their sharpness and everything looks to be holding through the first and second round into this third round. Yeah, and interesting that they're both investing in the leg kicks. Larsen has had quite a few bit of success with the leg kicks this round. Yeah, again to the body there from Matariki. He's been able to find Larsen's body throughout this fight very well. Yeah, a lot of hand fighting in this round as well. They're both. Oh, very big right hand from Larsen there. Excellent shot. Yeah, it looks like Larsen's really been able to progress from the first and second round with that right hand. He was having difficulty landing it in the first and second, but that third round he really hit home there with that final right hand. Yeah, I think this is quite a hard fight to judge, to be honest. Fortunately, we're not judging the fight. What are your thoughts on
both men very even. I think they get quite close with points with the low kicks and returning. Matariki is a very, very technical Muay Thai specialist. And Larsen wants to put the power in with the right hook.
Yeah, very good technical matchup here. Just before we hear the results of this fight, our next fight is Tawhiri West versus Jared Baker. It is again a straight hands fight in 4-ounce gloves, so that should be a serious scrap. You know, we're seeing a lot of damage in the fight before this with the 4-ounce gloves, and this next fight is at a heavier weight class as well, so it should be very interesting to see.
Waiting for the decision.
Yeah, this decision is going to be interesting to see who takes it. It's not an easy fight to judge.
It's going to be close.
Ladies and gentlemen, our round of fight next to the round two finals. Okay, this fight is sponsored by Tauranga and Fabrications. Supremacy from Genesis, SFC Auckland, and Fabrications. Okay, here we go. We go to the judges' scorecards. We have a split decision winner. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Larsen.
Hey, the winner is Larsen.
Yeah, red corner takes it there. I think that's fair. Larsen really showed very good defense there in that fight. He managed the distance well, but that could have gone either way. So, yeah, a very good fight for Larsen. Also considering that his opponent had 4 more fights than he has had. Yeah, very good display from Larsen. It'll be great to see both of those fighters continue and